Welcome to the Ben Daniel Podcast, where we're calling a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. A few days ago, the sky is falling. And then last night, the Indiana Fever beat the Atlanta Dream. And the Indiana Fever, the front office, the coaching staff, they're expecting a parade. They're expecting everybody to say, "Oh, guys, we overreacted. This is perfect, you see? The 2-hour meeting worked. Look how great they played yesterday." Well, the problem with that is that a majority of people that tune in to watch these Caitlin Clark Indiana Fever games, they want to feel like their time is being well spent. They might be putting things on hold, rearranging their schedule to sit down and watch Caitlin Clark play Caitlin Clark basketball and entertain them. At the end of the day, the WNBA is an entertainment product. The WNBA might not know that, but the fans who are tuning in and day out, night in and night out to watch Caitlin Clark, they understand that. And yesterday's game against the Atlanta Dream wasn't the most exciting game. I'm reading my comments from last night's post-game reaction, seeing some of your guys' thoughts and opinions, and people are saying, that's not what I tuned in for. I want to be entertained. It seems like they're just diminishing Caitlin Clark. It seems like they're trying to just turn her into a role player. She's just fitting into Stephanie White's offense, and she's doing as good as she can do fitting into her offense, but this isn't what we signed up for. We signed up to be entertained. And we didn't get that last night. Fans aren't happy, and they're letting the Indiana Fever know about it, whichever way that they can. Let's get right into it, shall we? Like the video, hype the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. If we get more games like last night, as opposed to more games like the fourth quarter against the Washington Mystics, fans are going to start getting more irritable than they already are. Fans are going to start asking themselves, is this really worth it? I mean, I had a point yesterday during the live stream, shout out to everybody in the venue. I'm asking myself, man, I never thought this thought would cross my mind, but I kind of want to know what's going on with the Stanley Cup Finals right now. If you would have asked me, hey Ben, would you think that you'd rather watch the Stanley Cup Finals over a Caitlin Clark Indiana Fever game? If you would have asked me that last year, if you would have asked me that 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I'd say, heck no, you're crazy. But you asked me that now? Folks, I tuned into the third period. Game ended, just turned into a third period. Epic third period, solid overtime, great game. Something's got to give here. Something's got to give here. We got the NBA Finals. If you're asking me a couple years ago, last year, 3 years ago, hey, Ben, would you rather watch a Caitlin Clark Indiana Fever game or a Caitlin Clark Iowa game over the NBA Finals? I'd say, no, I'd rather watch Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. But then I watched the NBA Finals, and I said, damn, you got Wemby, you got Jalen Brunson having an incredible fourth quarter. You got the Alien, New York, San Antonio, the story. It's like, man, I'd kind of rather watch the NBA Finals because they're providing me the entertainment that I used to get from watching Caitlin Clark all the damn time. But now Stephanie White has been taking that joy out of Caitlin Clark and taking the joy out of watching this team. Again, this is an entertainment product. Fans want to be entertained. And this Stephanie White motion AB hub offense, Monique Billings jacking up threes, playing 13 minutes, I don't know what to tell you. Let's take a look at some of the reaction, shall we? That's how we play. That is the standard. You know Stephanie White grinning ear to ear, like, Kelsey Mitchell, our leading scorer, AB, second leading scorer, Caitlin Clark, third leading scorer. This is exactly how I want this team to play. This is exactly the stat lines that I want to see. 1, 2, 3, in the directions of how I feel they are most valuable to the team.
Hell yeah. Okay, y'all, first things first. Kelsey Mitchell for Kelsey!
I know how I felt. I know how I was looking.
Defensively, we moved the ball. We took what they gave us. We didn't force anything. We played for one another. You guys, your energy was awesome. You poured into each other in every freaking play. More than anything, I just want you to remember what this felt like. What it felt like out there when we were out there for each other. Okay? Because that is the standard. Here we go. Together, 3, 1, 2, 3. Together.
Bro, we scored 84 points against a team without Brianna Jones. By betting their defensive rating. Yeah, whatever. Let's take a look at some of the reactions, shall we? Damn! You can't make this up. The first comment. That's exactly what I'd call it. Nothing special or good. Just standard, mediocre, back to before 2024. How do you not learn it in 30 years? This style is not it. Please, enough of Steph White's motion offense. It makes the games unwatchable. We want Showtime fever, not Steph White offense. The most slow, boring, no excitement win since 2023. Back to old slow lady ball. That was the reason nobody cared about the WNBA. Just so White can take all the credit, White has made CeCe a role player, and yet she still does the most for her team. I don't think you get that this league is about entertainment, and that provided none. You're not established enough to win ugly and keep the fans happy. Really bad job by the front office putting this team and staff together. If that was the standard, the Fever are fucked this season, and that's how they play. But this is how Stephanie White wants to play slow, boring basketball, and occasionally you get a flash of Clark. The arena was quiet 95% of the night. Damn, a jackass leading the team. Damn, they need a coach, not a Genghis Khan cheerleader. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Congrats to the team for winning, and congrats to Kelsey for 5,000 points. That being said, that better not be our standard, coach. The standard has to be better than that. Stephanie White is too much and walking definition of act as if. She is best friends with Fever management. Yeah, last night, it was a rough watch. If you missed it, I hate this offense. Yeah, not an exciting game to watch. It was rough. It was rough. Then the Fever posting good night from Gainsbridge Fieldhouse. A nice little video package that they put together. Very nice video package. Salute to whoever edited this. This is very nice. Crisp definition. Highlighting the WNBA Commissioner's Cup. Now you know, of course, the slogan that's been haunting us for the last year and a half. Good night. Exactly. We saw and listened to the crowd fall asleep. Boring. When will you get it? No matter how much you think you can tell us Kelsey and AB are exciting, they are just Caitlin Ayers. It was crickets, quiet. The crowd is telling you they came to see CeCe run an exciting offense, not be super defender and the third half-court option. But I'm sure Lynn Dunn, not sure she can hear. Kelly and Amber, especially Stephanie, were thrilled. Destination CeCe moves to a different team, and attendance down 7,000 is right on plan. Maybe if you're lucky, CeCe can get hurt again. Dang, and the Fever management can lie about it for the rest of the season. Yikes. Don't break your arm patting yourselves on the back. Wow. It wasn't good at all. It was awful to watch. Death White has took all the flair out of Team CeCe. Put it so now you're just like before. Guys, I'm sorry. I read better than that usually. It wasn't good at all. It was awful to watch. Death White has took all the flair out of Team CeCe. Put in so now you're just like before, and we don't want to watch it. Didn't you learn 30 years of product was ass? Agenda over true coaching. Yikes. Yeah, it was rough. Why can you guys never give us CeCe footage like we want? Yep. Yeah, it's to that point where yeah, you'd rather watch the NBA finals than this. It hates that I even have to say that out loud. Being that Caitlin Clark really brought me back to basketball. Made me as invested in basketball as I've been in quite some time, and we've done a whole 180. Like I go from not watching as much to watching Caitlin Clark all the damn time to damn, now I'd rather watch the NBA finals over the... I didn't have this thought last year. Didn't have this thought last year during the NBA finals either. Then we got people getting tired of Mo Billings. Lexi Hill needs to come off the bench. Sophie needs to start. And more importantly, Mo Billings needs to come off the bench. This isn't it. I'm not saying she needs to leave. I'm saying the Fever need to make a trade. Mick talks hoops. Mo Billings is the worst contract in the league that pays Kennedy Burke $1 million. I would go hard at Mo Billings, but she's a career backup. It's not her fault. We got the dumbest front office who gave her the contract. Mo Billings, I've had about enough of you. What does Mo Billings bring to the Fever? Yeah, bad news bears. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like the video, hype the video, and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. See you next time, and as always, take it easy.